Hello, welcome back, Steve's Retirement Corner. Did I retire too early? No. But I'd be lying if I told you that my age didn't have a major effect on when I decided to go. How's that? Because it did. Real quick before I get on with this, I just want to remind everybody, be careful. Take care of yourself online. I'm a little bitty channel. Unfortunately, I don't have too much trouble with scammers, bots, and junk like that. But they do find their way on here. And usually I'll post a video, and it takes it's 2 or 3 days before I log back in to check the comments and answer them and get rid of them bots, report them. Just be careful. Don't interact with them. Ignore them the best you can. But you got to be careful because they're sneaky as heck. They'll reply to your daggone comment on a video with my daggone picture, asking you to text them, stuff like that. Or they'll actually put a comment on a video talking about how great their financial advisor is and how you can get a hold of them too. It's all baloney. Ignore them. I clean them out, but it takes me a day or two to get to them. As a general rule, I don't ask for squat on here except for your thoughts and ideas. And if I'm having problems with something I'm figuring on, give me a kick in the right direction and I'll make out, Just for your future reference, I don't have a cell phone. So if you texting me, Steve ain't getting it. You can do it all day, Steve ain't getting it. I don't participate in any social media but YouTube and Locals. I don't do anything on Locals. I'm just a member, so I'm going to follow Josh Scanlon and Viva Frey. Facebook, Twitter, all that other mess. I don't have time for it. I ain't got no desire to get on there. So just be careful. It's just a little reminder. I know you know better. As far as me retiring too early, I believe I retired at the perfect time for me. I was mentally and financially ready to get, and I wanted to go, so I got. I think that is the best time for anybody to retire. Because retirement is a big change. It's a big change. You've got to be mentally and financially ready to do it. There might be better times to retire. I don't know. But I think that is the absolute best time for anybody. I don't care how old you are. Whether you're 50 or whether you're 70. It ain't got nothing to do with your age, I don't believe. Don't retire just because you turn 65. You don't want to go, keep your butt at work. You ain't got to answer to nobody but your daggone self. Nobody else is living your life. You the one that's got to live it. So you got to be happy with your decision. So that's when I think the best age or best time to retire is. Listen, I turned 56. Well, I turned 57 on January 22nd. January 31st was my last day of work. That's the reason I waited that extra month. I didn't want to retire at 56. For me personally, I didn't like the idea of retiring early. So, a little bit later I could get that extra week meant the world to me. Because the problem happens when you retire early, people think you have done something special or major or whatever. And I didn't want to be known as that by retiring early. And so I waited till, I was a year older. Because to be honest, truth, I didn't do nothing. Me and the baby doing the same thing that every one of y'all doing right now. It was nothing major or special. You're living below your means. You're saving and investing the rest the best you can. We didn't have no major disasters come along, so we were a little lucky. And after a few decades of working and struggling, I was able to retire. The same's going to happen to you guys. The way I looked at it was I didn't want to leave too late. I've seen that. It's upsetting to me, and I don't like it. So that's the one thing I didn't want to do is leave too late. You know, and then the way I figure it is that you can always fix leaving too early. I'm healthy. I'm able to work. I can get me another job. It won't pay what I made. The benefits might not be as good, but I'll get a little bit to make out until I feel like going out. You can never daggone change or fix leaving too late. Them years are gone and never to be gotten back. I figured if I wanted to screw up, if I was going to screw up, I wanted to screw up where I could fix it. So that's the reason I don't know if it's a reason why, but leaving at 57 worked for me. It wasn't 60 or 62 like I wanted to, but it worked. So, because it feels odd to me to be retired at 57. It doesn't feel right. It feels like, it just doesn't. I think I should have retired at 62 or 65. But I couldn't wait. Work culture nowadays is just awful. Every time you turn around, somebody wants to take you across the street. You got to watch all your pronouns and all that junk. You can't be joking around with your buddies, because somebody hears it, they get offended. So they ended up they was asking more than I was willing to give to keep a job I no longer needed. So I quit. Simple as that. I think 65 would be the easiest age to retire, because you qualify for Social Security. It might not be your full retirement age, but the money's there you can get if you need it. You qualify for Medicare. Health insurance is huge in retirement, and it's expensive. Once you qualify for that, it saves you from having to get too educated and having studied too much, worry about making a wrong decision and everything else about the insurance you are going to get or whether you ain't going to get it. You qualify for senior discounts everywhere. Usually those start around 60. You can get a few beforehand, but by 65 you qualify for all of that stuff. It makes things the process so much easier. But I think everybody ought to go just as soon as they can. As soon as you're mentally and financially able to get, you're ready for that to make that adjustment and the major lifestyle change. I don't care what age you are, you ain't gonna regret it. So I don't know. I waited to 57 because I was scared of 56, retiring at 56. 1 week. 1 week meant a whole different world to me. It sounds stupid and crazy, but it did. It meant a lot to me. So, but I was just watching Kerry from 401k Dexter's on him. He just retired today. Today's his last day. He made a video about how he was feeling, nervous or anxious or excited or whatever. Talked about cleaning his office out, the final papers he had to sign to get out and everything to process. I think that's a great video. It gives you a good insight to how the actual last day is and what to expect. If you get a chance, you sometime today, go on there and thank him, or not thank him, but congratulate him. And if I can figure out how to put the daggone link to his video down there in the description, I'll do that. But it'll give you a good idea what to expect on your last day, I think. But congratulations, Kerry. I got a little something rigged up for you on Tuesday. I got a handful, 5-6 people on Tuesday to ring the bell for. And I got at least 1 or 2 every month for the rest of the year, so we're looking good. But we'll see y'all Tuesday. And take care of yourself. Enjoy the weekend the best you can, and we'll talk to y'all later.